Let's move to the next problem. In this particular problem, he is asking us to find out the PV ratio. He is asking us to find out the profit when sales are rupees 20,000, and he is also asking us to find out the new break-even point if the selling price is reduced by 10%. And he has given information with regard to the fixed costs, which he says as 4,000, and the break-even point in terms of sales are equivalent to 10,000 rupees. Let us move to the first bit, where he is asking us to find out the PV ratio. We know that the PV ratio can be found out through the break-even point if you are given the fixed cost and also the break-even point figure. How? Because the break-even point in terms of sales value, if you know, we can find out the PV ratio, because break-even point is nothing but equivalent to fixed costs divided by the PV ratio. So we have the information with regard to the break-even point, and we have the information with regard to the fixed costs, so we can definitely find out the PV ratio. So here the break-even point in terms of sales is given as rupees 10,000, and fixed costs are given as rupees 4,000 divided by PV ratio. So by cross multiplication, it becomes PV ratio will be equivalent to rupees 4,000 divided by rupees 10,000, which is going to be 0.4 or 40%. So by using the break-even point formula, I am able to find out the PV ratio. If you have any two components here, I can find the other one. So if the break-even point is given and PV ratio is given, we can find the fixed cost also. Or fixed cost is given and the PV ratio is given, we can find out the break-even point. Let's move to the second bit. In the second bit, he is asking us to find out the profit when sales are equivalent to 20,000. So he is asking us to find out the profit given certain amount of sales value. So by using the extended formula of the break-even point, which we have discussed earlier, we can find out the profit. So how? The break-even point is equivalent to fixed costs divided by PV ratio, and if you this particular formula gives us information with regard to sales wherein the profit is going to become 0, but I am trying to add some profit here. He wants some profit, and it is not equivalent to the break-even sales, but it may be lower than the break-even sales or above the break-even sales. So he has given information with regard to sales, so we wanted to find out the profit. So I am going to add the profit component here. So sales are equivalent to fixed costs plus fixed costs plus profit divided by the PV ratio. Now he says he wants to find out what is the profit when sales are 20,000. So let us substitute this particular 20,000 here. When sales are 20,000 and when fixed costs are going to be rupees 4,000, then given the PV ratio as 40%, what will be this particular profit? What will be this particular profit? So this 40% of 20,000 is nothing but rupees 8,000. By cross multiplication, I am getting 8,000 rupees. 20,000 into 40% is equal to 8,000, which is equivalent to rupees 4,000 plus profit. So if you are going to send this particular 4,000 to the other side, so the profit is going to become 4,000 rupees, 4,000. So I'm using the sales figure to find out the profit figure. Now, given the other components of fixed costs and the PV ratio, let us move to the third bit. He is asking us to find out the new break-even point if the selling price is reduced by 10%. When the selling price is going to be reduced, what happens? We have to sell more because the profit margin per unit comes down. So here, what is PV ratio? PV ratio is nothing but S minus V by S. S is going to come down, but the variable cost is not going to come down. So the contribution margin is going to fall down. So we need to find out the V, the variable cost, to find out the new PV ratio and also find out the new break-even point. So how do you do that actually? So presently we are given that the PV ratio is 40%. So let us find out the contribution margin to find out the V, the variable cost. So PV ratio or C by S ratio we have got it as 40%. That is nothing but 0.4. Now this is nothing but in simple C by S is equal to 40% or 0.4. You can take any of this. Now the actual sales are 20,000. So what will be the contribution? C is by rupees 20,000 is equal to 0.4 or 40%. So C is going to be equivalent to 40% of 20,000, which is nothing but rupees 8,000. So when C is 8,000, we can find out the value of the variable cost. We know that C is nothing but S minus V. Given this, we can find out the variable cost. C is rupees 8,000 and S is rupees 20,000, and we can find out the V. So V is minus V is nothing but equivalent to rupees 8,000 minus rupees 20,000. So this is going to be minus 12,000 is equal to minus V. So V is equal to equivalent to rupees 12,000. V is equal to rupees 12,000. So S, we go when S is equal to 20,000 and contribution is equal to 8,000, we are able to find out V. V is 12,000. Now, given this particular information, we wanted to find out the break-even point, the new break-even point. The new break-even point in terms of sales equal to fixed costs divided by S minus V by S. I am taking, this is nothing but PV ratio. S minus V by S is nothing but PV ratio. Now, just because sales price is reduced by 10%, that doesn't mean that the variable costs or variable cost value is also going to come down. The others are going to sell the product, others are going to sell the raw materials. So if that is the case, they are not going to reduce. Just because you wanted to reduce your price doesn't mean that the other variable components, other costs are going to come, the costs are going to come down. The labor costs will not come down, the material costs are not going to come down, the overhead costs are not going to come down. They are going to remain constant. So let us assume that the variable costs are going to be the same, but now as per the problem, the sales price is reduced by 10%. So the earlier sales value, sales figure is rupees 20,000. New sales value, new sales figure is rupees 20,000 multiplied by 90% because 10% is reduced. So the new sales value is rupees 18,000. So let us substitute these particular values here. So fixed cost, new break-even point, this is the information. So new break-even sales value will be equivalent to fixed cost. Fixed costs are given as 4,000 rupees divided by S is now 18,000. Then variable costs are already we got it as 12,000 rupees. Divided by 18,000. So this will be rupees 4,000 divided by, this is 6,000 and this is 18,000. This is 6,000. I'm taking to the other upper side. So this is 18,000. So this goes 3 times here. So this will be equivalent to rupees 12,000. So what I'm doing, I'm using this particular formula, the new PV ratio formula. I'm trying to find out new PV ratio. Then substitute that particular new PV ratio to get the new break-even sales. I said sales earlier are 20,000. New sales figure is now 90% of the old figure, which is, so that becomes 18,000. Or else separately we can find out the PV ratio separately, then substitute here. So I'm directly using the same formula, PV ratio formula here, wherein I'm taking fixed cost here and divided by PV ratio. Here S minus V, so new S is 18,000. The variable cost doesn't change, divided by 18,000. So this is 4,000 divided by 6,000 into 18,000, which is going to be 12,000. Thank you.